Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, August 30th, 2012. There's a lot to cover. Let's jump right into the charts and take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. First, you'll see the futures are trading lower by about 4.25 points. They have come off the lows here. This looks to be a nice little move on the futures as the dollar index is plummeting lower. And take a look at the dollar here. You can see just over the last minute or so, 10 minutes or so, the dollar has really come down sharply. Dollar moves lower, the market moves higher. But the futures were a little bit lower earlier, and they have come off the lows after testing the 1401 level, now around 1403.25. So again, it's expected to be another light volume trading session, especially ahead of the Labor Day holiday in the United States. So traders have to take that into consideration. It is always difficult to sell markets ahead of holidays. It's just there's no volume here. Even if you go down, it's very easy to float it back up. And, basically you could just take a look at the dollar and see how easy the institutions were able to push the dollar around, basically bullying it in both sides. So again, we'll watch this market closely, but probably the volume dies out after the lunchtime hour today, and it'll get very, very light. Yesterday, I believe, may have been the lightest volume day of the year, or at least one of them, as the market traded around 65 million shares on the spider. So just realize we're probably in store for another light volume trading session today. All right, let's take a look at a few different things out there. We'll start off with gold and silver. Gold is trading down about $3 to $16.60 an ounce. Again, if the dollar sells off, gold will get a bid. Take a look here at the GLD this morning. And you can see just over the last 20 minutes, gold has caught a little bit of a bid higher. GLD right now trading at 61.05. It closed at $60.59. So weaker dollar. Obviously, gold is going to catch a little bit of a bid. Spot gold is still down about 3 points, however, at the moment. So let's take that into consideration. But the GLD trades until 4 o'clock, where spot gold closes at 1:30 East Coast time. But again, dollar a little bit weaker. You see the bid coming right into gold. The same holds true for oil. This morning we do have light sweet crude basically flat, trading at around 95.50 a barrel. Again, can't make too much out of that. The dollar is down a little bit, so crude is holding steady. You take a look at the USO this morning, you'll see the little bid that just came into that. And yesterday the USO closed at 35.38. Today it's trading at 35.53, so it's up a little bit here. And again, if the dollar goes down, crude usually goes up, and vice versa. Okay, so keep that relationship front and center. It's still very well intact at this time. There's a lot of stocks out here moving around in the retail area. I guess there was same source sales were released today. You want to watch that, but again, I'm going to go over the stocks that are moving the most in my opinion. First, I'm going to start off with this Pandora. Everybody loves these IPO internet stocks. And this stock's catching a pretty nice bid today. Pandora catching a pretty good bid. You see it here trading up here around the 1165, 1180 area. The stock yesterday closed at around $10.08. So nice little move. Traders got to watch this level here. $12.37. And then it's going to be $12, make it $13. And then $13 even number. Those are the two big resistance levels I see for Pandora. $12.37, then $13. After that, I mean, basically you could look all the way up at the $14.75 level, but I don't see that happening. Right now it's $12.37 and then $13. Those are the big resistance levels for Pandora Media. All right, let's take a look at TiVo. This was another one in the news today. The stock is trading. It's at 970. It closed around 936. I don't see anything terrible here or great. Again, if TiVo rallies up, you're going to watch that $10.07 level, and then it's going to be $10.61. I think you could probably see pullbacks off both areas. So it's 10.07 resistance and then 10.61. Again, those are all I'm seeing really right now if it even gets up there. Let's take a look at Sienna. This is a blast from the past. Stock I used to trade in the 90s. I haven't traded this one as of late, though. Pandora, here's a Sienna Corp. Trading down to around $15 today. Again, traders got to watch this area around here. Around 1493 is going to be some support. Should this trade lower, you have the 200-day moving average coming into play at 1461. And the next big support level that I see is going to be 1411 and 1320. So you do have some support levels in this area. 1493, 1461, 1411, and 1320. If 1320 gets breached today, watch out. This thing's going back to $11.50. So that's how you have to look at it there. Right now, it looks like it's being defended a little bit at $15. We'll see how it plays out when the opening bell rings, but those are your support levels for that stock. Sears Holding is a retailer I'm going to talk about today. Stock got removed from the S&P 500, I believe. So it's getting hit a little bit today. It's trading right around the 55.10 level. Again, I don't really see a good support level for this stock until around 48.80, around that general area. So traders should be real careful if you're trading in Sears. It's a light volume name these days. Doesn't hold the clout that it used to. And again, I would be careful with it. But the stock still has a fair amount of support around the 48.80 level. After that, though, it's down to $43. So again, Sears Holdings has been taken out of the S&P 500, and I think that is worth noting, and traders should keep an eye on that. But the stock is removed now, so I don't know if volume will even get lighter on the stock now that it's been removed, or but one thing I do know, it has to come out of a lot of mutual funds now. So that's what traders must remember. Okay, you are going to have, I believe, weekly jobless claims coming up shortly in about 4 or 5 more minutes. I don't know if that's going to be such a big market moving event. For the most part, I don't think it will be. Also, I believe you have some manufacturing index for August around 11 o'clock. So you'll have to watch for that there. But that's about it today as far as economic news goes. Keep an eye on Europe. Europe is very, very important this morning. Europe's trading slightly lower. You do have Spain, I believe, down over 1%. So you want to keep an eye out there. And if you look at the bond yields on Spanish 10-year debt, up 11 basis points today. So that is definitely a negative. And we'll see how that plays out. You also have Italian bond yields on the 10-year up about 3 basis points, and that's after even an auction came out today. So they're not at the panic levels yet, but nonetheless they're creeping higher today, and that's a change in what we've seen recently. So keep an eye on that, and we'll see how this market plays out going forward. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day. For those of you that are not going to be around tomorrow, have a great Labor Day holiday. And I will see everybody else tomorrow on the charts. Take care now.